This is another beautiful day at the beach, and today I'm going to be painting a high tide. Basically on the shoreline, tide's rising, and I'm going to do like an aerial view. And I just prepped this canvas with some gesso to give it some texture. I love it, a lot of texture, as you know. So what I'm going to do here is I'm laying the sand first, characteristic sand of the ocean, with light white with ochre mixed in it, yellow ochre. And I'm just going to slap it on there, make a mess, have fun with it, blend it in a little bit, soften the edges, leave some of the textural part of the lower part of the sand, and just start blocking in more and more. I layer it up, and keep layering it up. And this is sped up, obviously, because it would take too long to make this video. So I add a little umber into the yellow ochre, and to give it a different shade and tone and color of the sand to not be so even. And as it comes together, I started using a palette knife to put in thicker paint, so it seems very astute on that one. So let's have a look at it when we keep doing this. After I finish my palette laying and painting with the palette knife, I start to speckle paint it in and go from there and see what happens. I'm sorry, with this flatter brush I speckle the paint in to give it a sand creation, so it looks really textural and comes across the sand. And I dab it a little bit just to break up the evenness of the speckle, so it's not so perfect little dots. Now I'm starting with the water. I use a aqua blue to drop and mix with a little white. And I lay in the edges. I like to paint around the edges of the canvas, so you can hang it with a frame or without a frame. Looks kind of cool. I like them without frames, but some look really good with frames. So that's what I'm doing here. Just blocking in the color. Using my chisel brush. Just laying it in. Letting the brush guide me to the direction where I want this to flow. It's just like scraping it across that board canvas. Feeling it as it starts to rise into the tide area. Just scrubbing it back and forth. I want a little bit of yellow ochre into the aqua water, so the transparency of the ocean looking over the sand. That's what I did there. I mixed a little yellow ochre into the aqua, and I just continue to block it down as it goes down. I don't care where the paint goes. It's just fun where if the paint leads me, and drips, slides. Palette knife in here with more thicker paint, and that'll come up later on, because then I'll paint over that and use a palette knife over that just to build the textures. Here, I start to paint into the tide with this aquamarine, not aquamarine, sorry, aqua blue with more white mixed into it, titanium white. And I just start to free flow the tide that washes in, the leading edge of the tide, which is usually white foamy. And I just lay in thick paint. I love the thick paint. And you should drop it in wherever it flows and wherever it seems right. So that's what I'm doing here as I continue to lay in the sporadic flow of the water where the paint leads it to go. Let's have a look at it. Okay, here now that first layer of water tide has dried. It dries a little darker than what you see when it's wet. So now I'm coming in with the same color with more white mixed into it and laying it and tracking over the existing marks, and then also creating new marks with thicker paint and in depth and in texture. I add to it as it grows, and it goes wherever it wants to go, like that drop right there. I love it. When it does that, it's like perfect. It's like a mistake isn't a mistake, because there are no mistakes in my painting. It's all beauty. So let's watch this. Let's have a look at it. Excellent. So now that I've done this and added more color and not color, but wavelengths and movement and shapes, I'm going to add more white to that aqua color and build up even a whiter foam that's coming in on the shore as the tide moves in, just to pop it more, give a nice leading edge with the thick paint. And as you can see here, it's starting to take shape, loose wherever. I let the brush and the paint guide me in the direction where I want to go. I visualize this, try to at least, all before I start painting. And sometimes it changes, sometimes it's exactly what I want, and it's just how I feel and where the brush guides me. It's really cool. If you've never painted, there's no time to start, better time to start than to start right now. I mean, that's what I tell everybody who say they paint, but they don't really do it. I go, just keep doing it. It's fun, and you'll enjoy it more. I go, well, mine isn't that good. I go, well, you have to practice to get good. Practice. What I always say, I've been painting for, I don't know, 40, almost 50 years. Nah, that's too long. No, kindergarten. Since I was in kindergarten, I was painting. But professionally since 1981. It's just a long time ago. In any case, let's have a look at it. So now that I've pretty much covered the whole canvas with the tide coming in, I'm just adding more white to it and just popping leading edges and just loading up the brush and dropping in thicker paint to give it more texture. It helps guide it. When the light and shadow hits it, it pops off the canvas like a three-dimensional object, which is kind of cool. And still looks like a painting because that's what it is. Surreal as abstract expressionism of a wave rolling up on the shore, the high tide. Just keep adding here and there. I make sure I wrap the canvas with it so that the texture rolls around. Everybody come walking by, talking to me when I'm doing it, loving it. Actually, I did a couple of these and people wanted to buy them right when I was painting them. I said, well, you have to come back at least an hour. I'm not done with it. And they did. So I'm spackling white foam with the water bristles up onto the shore and the droplets pop. You can see it when you go down Little Beach and check it out. So let's have a look at it. I'm going to go in and drop the shadows in of the water. And for that, I used yellow ochre mixed with umber and a little bit of white, very little, to help set the shadow of the water coming up under the sand. And it starts to pop a little there. You can do this at any time, but it's usually do it near the end because you don't know exactly where you're going to be painting these watermarks coming up on the shore. It helps give the 3D effect, so to speak. There's many different ways to do this. You can do it any way you want. This is one way I do it. I even paint the same artwork but different style too. It's fun bouncing back and forth. I like to do almost every style. And here I'm laying in thicker white mixed with a little bit of aqua to help pop the leading edge of the water, high tide rolling in as it rises. Hence, high tide rising. So, if you like this video and you like my content, subscribe, leave a comment. That'd be great. It can help me keep doing this process and making more videos in the future for you, and helps pay the bills. So tell a friend, tell another artist friend, and we can keep it moving. Oh, look at that. Look how thick that paint is. I love it. Just laying it in. And the palette knife lets it go where it wants to go as you guide that. So let's have a look at it. All right, just about finished here. I'm laying in more textural aqua blue. It's a little darker to give it some depth there, and come back with some white over the aqua water. See the translucentness of the foam as it rolls in. Big, thick, clunky. I love it. It's moving. Almost done here. I think what I'll do next is I'll get my spackle brush and load it up with some white, just do some more white spackle so that it looks like the water just smacking the shoreline as it comes in. Look at that. Boom. Done. I think so. So anyway, check out my channel. It's growing small right now, and there'll be more to come. Plenty of it. Rob's Beachside Painter. Let's do it. Let's get it done. Thanks for watching.